Hello ladies, welcome to Victorian Cowgirl and Posh in Sedona, Arizona. We're going to have a little bit of fun today. We're going to have some discussions about more new arrivals. Now I know I keep saying new arrivals, new arrivals, new arrivals, but really what's exciting about this store is some of the new things coming in, because we can not only find them as new pieces, but we can use them to coordinate with some of the pieces that we already have in the store, which also means that we're going to be able to coordinate then with some of the things you already have in your closets at home, right? So we're getting lots of value when we're doing things like that. Now I wanted to bring in a few, a little bit more basics, just because we've been doing Johnny Was lately and some Magnolia Pearl, and you've been seeing some things like that. And I know I did do a video just on some of the really true basics that we have in the store, but what I'm talking about today is a little bit more of a solid color, but a unique something to the top, or maybe it has a great function to it, because I've got a couple of wrap type, not wraps, but more cardigans, drapey cardigans that are in this lineup today. So let's jump in and let's see some of these pieces, right? So the first one I have is just going to be this. It's double layers, so it's knit underneath, very comfortable on the skin, and then the exterior is just this beautiful drapey silk blend. And so we've got it in a beautiful aqua tone, and this is going to work really well with a pair of flare pants, a pair of jeans even. Like, you don't have to use these pieces in a dressy way. Just always remember that you've got versatility that way. And then look at this cool tie. So they've given you a little bit of a long collar, and you can leave it in just a very simple, the start of a knot. You can do it in a little bow like I've done. Maybe it's something that you're not even going to want to tie at all. Maybe you're just going to want to let it have its full drape. So you've got a few options that way, because it's just, again, this beautiful lightweight fabric that they've done that with. And then there's just a hint of silver that comes through in the edge seaming on those pieces. So I thought that one was going to be really functional in a lot of different ways. Now I've got on the black top right now, so I've paired it with one of our vintage collection skirts. And I thought that was just a way to, take it up a notch with a level of just, again, the tone on tone, keeping it together that way, kind of elongating my look. And when we get to the back, again, the back is just very simple. So this piece, you can't see it with my hair, but it just drapes a little bit, and depending on how you tie that collar, it can do different things. And then I forgot to mention before on the aqua one, there is just this little bit of a knit waistband too. So it sinks in, and it's going to go lovely with, your hips and your feminine shape anytime you're trying to bring that out. The next top goes a very different direction. So how Arizona are we when we have a cute little cactus embroidery denim top? I thought this one was so fun. I just couldn't keep her out of the store. We've got little cactus embroideries all over, and they are different from one to the next. They have just a couple of different cactus styles on there. And this is going to be just a little bit blousier fit. So what I also want to point out to you is that, they've got this cute accent under the back yoke here, but look at this side seam. And you'll see this better in our Facebook homepage. When you check out our still outfit shots, you'll see this a little bit better there. But they've actually come up with that side slit kind of high. And so this is meant to often be worn out, just loose. Maybe you choose to take those front pieces and tie them up. Again, have some fun with it. Do what you want to do with it. But I just wanted to point that out, because that's not your standard hem that you see on a lot of our denim shirts. So I thought that was just a really cute all-together piece. Now that's something you're often going to throw over the top. And so that's kind of what I'm getting into next. This is a new tank top with a distressed edges everywhere pretty much, except that bottom hem. And it pairs perfectly with this little slub knit lightweight cardigan that we've had in the store. So I wanted to show you that as an option, because it's always nice here in Sedona especially to have that layer that you can throw on once the evening starts to cool down. It's going to be very functional with something like that. Obviously it can be worn by itself, but this pairs also with the navy color, the same cardigan, just in the navy instead of the turquoise tones. And it's just great because it actually has a lot of other pieces that are coming through for color. So like when we've done it on the mannequin, it pulls through more of the berry tones when we accent it with one of our beautiful crystal jewelry necklaces and one of our Mary Frances purses with the little purple or berry tones that come out in there. So again, you're going to be able to pull some greens, some almost yellow tones, some berry tones, some more bold blue tones in that. A lot of versatility color-wise, which you know I love. The next two tops we're getting to are just going to be, again, your very light layers because that's a perforated knit in that cardigan. We've got a light blue, almost a denim blue color, and then we've got an orange. Now, walking around the store, there are so many options, especially I was really surprised with this orange piece that you're going to be able to pull that into. But the blue too, again, when you kind of consider it a denim, it's like throwing on a denim shirt. It's just got a little bit more feminine with that high back and then those drapey fronts that can also be tied. You can often tie it and just kind of give yourself a waistline in certain things. But the colorways work great with a lot of the pieces that are in the store. And one of the new knits that I brought in could potentially even work with it because you see some different oranges and kind of gold tones popping through in there. Obviously from far away you're seeing a lot of the blue, but it's got blues and blacks and again the berry tones and greens and some turquoise in there. So this top is just going to be so fun to be able to wear with so many different types of pieces. Check out our Facebook homepage really because today's outfits, we're going to style them and show you a couple of different looks in each shot. Alex will have one outfit on and I'll have another on just to really emphasize the fact that you can take these pieces in different directions. And then the last new piece that's come in, that same print that we just saw in the knit top, but this one is just a fun and flowy and just simple summer dress. How cute is she? So she's got a little row of white stitching that goes vertically down the front and the back. Just a very easy neckline and sleeveless. So maybe you want to throw one of those new little cardigans over the top of her. Down at the bottom, she's just got a cute little white knit ruffle, making it so simple and easy to style. And that one's going to come just below the knees. So we're not showing too much leg on that one either. Give me a call if you have any questions or shoot me a Facebook message as well. I'm always happy to answer those questions and connect with you that way. Thank you so much for watching today. Let's get you into some of these new arrivals.